Hunt down the stretch drive from Magical Albert. Magical Albert is game to the finish and wins it. Hidden Potential was second.
The winner of that race last August at Grand River Raceway in Elora has had quite a life. Magical Albert almost didn't make it. He was born premature in 2014. Renata Lumsden writes about him in Magical Albert, how a preemie foal changed one couple's definition of a family forever. And Renata joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you. So we had you on a while back. Magical Albert is the foal who his mother, the illusionist. You wrote your first book about the bounty of illusionist, and now the story continues because Albert is just such a different horse.
He's remarkable. Yes, he is. Magical Albert chronicled his journey from preemie to adulthood, and he's amazing. He's kind, he's sensitive, he's attention-seeking, he's rambunctious, and he's a competitor in harness racing. And we weren't really sure when he was born what lay ahead for him, because he did have his struggles. They didn't end, at the Ontario Veterinary College. He did have some issues. He was in and out of surgery a bit, and we wondered if he would be in an endless loop of surgery, recovery, jogging, training, back to surgery. And he's a big boy. He was raised on milk replacer because his mother couldn't nurse, and he loves the sport. He loves his job. And you got to meet him. He's quite handsome too, I have to say.
He is, and he loves his peanut butter bars, granola bars. But I love how this story is kind of how the whole community came together to support Albert and take him from that, that little foal that almost didn't make it until this, horse that was winning races all over the place.
Yeah, I don't think people are really familiar. I hope the book is able to educate people in a very nice way, lead them along to see that it takes a village to raise a harness racehorse, and they don't all make it. Albert had to be bucket fed every hour on the hour, and training takes time and care and patience, and the grooms that work with him are remarkable. It's like teaching a different learner. They all have different abilities, and they all need to be taught a different way. And they've been very patient with Albert, and he has been successful. He's had 6 wins, 6 seconds and 4 thirds, and he's won at 3 different racetracks. And for all of his wins, his mother, I haven't been there to see any of them, but I think that's the way he likes it.
We should note, too, that you and your husband, Dave, you own Albert. But I love during the story where you talk about, you have other horses as well, that you talk about them not being a herd anymore. They're family.
Yes, they are. They're part of our family. We've been with them now for many years. Illusionist turned 20 on January 1st, Albert 7. We have 9 horses right now, and some are retired, some are broodmares, some are just coming up, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and they are our family. We're a child-free couple, and we love them just like family. They complete us.
Right. And you also have a strong family behind you, because the book gives a great appreciation for harness racing of all the people involved. And how is that now during the pandemic lockdown? Like, how is everybody from farmers to trainers to people who work at the tracks, how's that affected?
It's been very hard on them. It's the second time the harness racing's been shut down because of the pandemic, and they put together some very good COVID racing policies so that they could go back for the last year for 7 months. But right now it's been very hard on them. The horses always need care. They don't know that they're, that it's a pandemic, so their needs and their expenses are still ongoing. And we'd like to see those horses get back to competing and get the people back working and use the online aspect and put those COVID policies back together, because they did a very good job. So it has been difficult, but paramount is safety. But it'd be nice to get the athletes back and get the people working again and get the sport going again.
Okay, in the meantime, there's a great read with Magical Albert by Renata Lumsden, and we'll get on our website, chch.com, the link to your website where you can find how to get that book and the first book as well. Renata, lovely to speak with you.
Nice to see you this morning. Thank you very much.